All right, good evening, my fellow TBCians all over the world. Happy Sunday to you all. My name is Mayowa TBC. Yeah, I'm back here again. I have some questions to quickly answer here. You can see, some people asking some questions, and I would like to answer. And please, I just want to say this: anytime you send me a question to answer, always let me know where you want me to reply you, maybe by email or by text, or maybe you are expecting it to come out from my YouTube video. So thank you for that. Now, without taking much of the time, the first question said, what is your faith in TBC? That is, it's asking me that what is my faith in TBC? Yeah, I have a solid faith in TBC. My faith in TBC is I've come to something that nothing can shake. No one can shake it where my faith is in TBC, because I believe in TBC that TBC is the help that God descended, is the blessings of God to everybody, to the whole world, to those that were able to claim it. And then I believe in TBC that TBC is the way out for you to get out from poverty. See, it's not because admin said it that is to end poverty globally. When you are in it and you really understand what TBC is, you will know that TBC is there to end poverty in your life. No, until you get in, if you are still outside, you will not really know what I'm talking about. But when you get inside and you begin to eat, to taste out of it, you will know what I'm talking about. That TBC is true. So my faith in TBC is that TBC, even let me tell you something. Now I'm going to resign. I'm going to resign for every work I'm doing. Seriously, I want to face TBC because TBC is paying me more than my salary. It's paying me more than my salary. It's paying me like times 100. Even if I want to calculate the income I'm receiving in my wallet daily, in up to my annual salary, what is entering to my wallet daily is up to my annual salary. So why am I wasting my time in labor for my boss, good morning, good afternoon, all those things? Why I can't be my self boss, that I will be without control, I will be the one controlling myself. So my faith in TBC is that TBC is my future. TBC is that come, is something that I rely on. Apart that, I rely on God. God is my first reliable, so I rely on God. But when we talk about things to give us, to feed us our daily bread, I rely on TBC. So I have strong faith in TBC. That's to that. Then the question 2 said, how can I see where to spend my TBC for good and services? All right. How to see where to spend your TBC for good and services. This is the simple way you can go about it now. That is why I always said it, that don't cease your mouth. Speak, talk to people. I told you about this wristwatch. Assuming that I keep my mouth, I don't talk or to introduce this to people, I won't be able to get this watch with full TBC payment. But because I talk, I introduce it to the sellers, and he accepts that I should pay him with TBC. Are you getting? Then you want to use it as a test to see what I'm talking about, how it's real. That is why he agreed to sell this phone for me for the first time. And I said I was going to send him his kringle. Immediately my send button is on, and he agreed. So that's on that. So to spend, when you talk to people, someone that is beside you, he may have interest and to sell what he has for you with the TBC. But if you fail to talk, you will miss it. That is number 1. Then number 2 of it, that is why we need to work on time. Every one of us, we need to work and build the community. You won't find it difficult to spend your TBC. Anywhere you have, you can spend your TBC, because you will see people all around. Those that will sell land, those that will sell cars and everything, you will sell it. They are there to sell and to receive TBC as full payment from you. So it's very easy to spend for goods and services. Are you getting? So it's something we have been doing before, and it still continue to be. We are still continuing on it. Immediately the sending button is on, you will see a lot of things that will come up again. And number 3 said, is the coin well secure in our okay, sorry. Is the coin well okay? The number 3 said, is the coin well acceptable for goods and services right now? Yeah, it's well acceptable. Some are accepting it now. You know, before we have those that accept TBC for 50-50 payment, 50% cash and 50% TBC payment. Why? We understand that. Reason is that where they are getting the goods from, they are not accepting TBC from them for now. So they are accepting cash. That is why they did it at 50-50. So, and when we grow to 1 billion members now, it won't be 50-50 anymore. Are you getting? It will be 100% payment. Anything you want to purchase with TBC in the TBC community, it will be 100% TBC payment. Because why? TBC is there. I mean, everyone we are already understand what TBC is, and we are spending it within ourselves, within the community. Are you getting? So it is well spent, it is well acceptable now, but to go to 100% acceptable for goods and services until we get to that 1 billion member, so that everything you need will be available in that community. That is that. Then number 4 said, for how long it will be before the coin will be well spent. Yeah, the coin has been already well spent right now. We have been spending it. All the country, over the countries have been spending the currency now. Are you getting? Just that if you look at the country, it's like it is some little parts of the countries are spending it now. But immediately we grow, you see, like that 3, 2, 3, 4. I think that the answer parallel. Are you getting? Because why? When we grow to that 1 billion member, you will see that it will be well spent all over. That it won't be a strange thing to anybody anymore. It will now be like Bitcoin as everyone, you know, as it is up to today. There are still some people that have not known anything about Bitcoin for good going to 10 years now. There are still some people that have not known anything about Bitcoin. That is why if I want to introduce TBC to anyone, I always ask them, I didn't know anything about Bitcoin before, so that I will know maybe they have idea of cryptocurrency or not. I've met a lot and told me they have not known anything about anything called Bitcoin. You see that? So now that is why you can now see TBC. So, but as we are growing, TBC will well spend as it has already started. Are you getting? So you have no problem about that. TBC have a greater future. Then number 5 said, how sure that our wallet is well secure from the hacker? Yeah, our wallet is well secure. That is why admin is working very hard now. You know, this one we are using now, they have hacked it. I'm moving admin coin now. That is why if you go and check that transaction, daily transaction, you will see a lot of coin that is moving out. And it's not from the real community, it's from the hacker. So that is why admin is working on that. Then that is why we are moving to the new blockchain. Are you getting? We are moving to the new blockchain, and then your wallet will be well secure. You have no problem with your wallet. Relax, admin is taking care of that. Number 6 said, what is the maximum I can invest in TBC? There's no maximum you can invest in TBC. You can invest as much as possible for you. If you have billions of naira, you can invest it in TBC. In Nigeria here now, you know that if you have 1 billion, you can't even buy one full TBC. If you have complete 1 billion naira now, you can't buy one TBC. It is now 1 point something billion naira now in Nigerian currency. So any amount you have, you can use it. If you have 5 billion, you have 500 billion, you can invest it in TBC. Yes, it's just that the payment will be proved to the TBC police to show that, yeah, the person that want to sell it for you, it will be proved to them that it's not the scam, that this is the payment proof that you really pay me so amount of the coin I want to transfer to him or her. So that is about that. So that's not maximum. You can invest as you like and do that now. Invest in it now. Create your future now. All right, quickly. 7 said, how many bank is available now to be buying our TBC from us? Well, I can't answer that. I don't know. It's only admin that can answer that. I don't know how many banks that is there that is backing the TBC for now. But I know that there is a bank that is backing it for now, which we are going to start that very soon. That is the fiat is going to start very soon. So, but as long as we are growing in community and as the rest of the banks see the way we are interact with the bank available now, we see them also will be running to come on board, and then it will not be, there will be partner with us again. The bank will be coming. Before you know it, in all over the world, we will have banks that will be partner with us in this TBC community. So that is for that. So there's no reason or feel scared of or anything. Relax your mind. Everything is well set. The bank is there. Fiat is there. And let me tell you, if you have not registered now, I will ask you to better do that now. Because immediately the fiat will start, I'm telling you, you will find it difficult to even register, because you will see how people will be jamming the network. You know, it has happened before. So God bless you till we meet again in the next one.